Alright guys, we are finally hooked up with a good fish. I've caught 4, but y'all won't see them. They're all dinks. I mean, 2 of them actually came on my bait rod. Here we go, y'all. Got on the phone with Adam and got my phone call bite, $1-800 bite here. What is up, y'all? We are out here today about to fish around and find out. I'm gonna show y'all what it's like when I'm getting ready for a catfish tournament in the kayak here. If you're new to the channel, yeah, I've got all the fancy electronics, GPS trolling motor, the rod rack, all the fancy stuff. I don't need it, but it makes everything a lot more comfortable. We start out here on these tournaments. I go on Navionics. I ain't gonna bore you with all that. It's an app, shows lake contours and stuff. I find different stuff. Then I look on Google Maps and I find a boat ramp close to what I found on the contour maps. I've come up here today to some back creek areas. Y'all can see it's a back creek that comes up off the main lake. The main lake's probably a mile behind me or something. I come up in here and I read my side scan and I look and see, can I fish this without snagging up? I do a technique called dragging. I'll show y'all that in a minute. That's my go-to technique on these lakes. I'll show y'all my bait and stuff when I get ready to set it out here. We've picked this spot because some locals have told me to fish shallow. That's another trick I use on these local spots. I get on Facebook and look and see where everybody's at when they're catching fish in these areas, and go to the local Facebook group pages. And you can tell by backgrounds if you look hard enough to see, are they in a back creek, or are they on the main lake in the channel, or that'll give you an idea. Then you can go from there, find your spots off of that. I'm gonna get up to the end of my spot here. We're gonna start setting out planer boards and see if we can't catch some hogs here. Alright y'all, so the first rod going out, it's going to be a chunk of bluegill. I've got that on a Santee rig. So I've got my bait, a bait float, and then I've got that brought out to a dragon weight. Them are Catfish Sumo, all that's Catfish Sumo terminal tackle. I think I'm running, that's 50-pound main line and 100-pound leader line. I'll just bring that up. And I'll cast this one just as far as I can back through there. And then just let it sink down. And then I clip my planer board on. These are B-Cat planer boards. I make these myself. Kind of a partner in the company kind of deal. They just, if I can get the clip, there we go, clip it. And then clip the back. What this is going to do, I let it out behind me. And this will pull my line way off to the side. So this line will actually end up, y'all see it, well, it didn't clip. I'm a rookie today, I guess. I have all kinds of blunders. But you clip this clip in the back here. And get the line in it like that. And then this will pull way out. It'll be way over here next to all these docks and stuff when I let it out. I'll just let it out, and when it gets back over there, or when it gets back far enough, I'll lock it down, and it'll pull my line way over to the side, and I'll run those all the way across here, and I'll cover this entire cove back through here in one lick. But I ain't gonna bore y'all with the rest of this. That's the rest of my bait. I got bluegill and white perch. The smaller ones, I just cut them up like that and leave them whole, kinda. But there's bait working all back in this cove, so there's bound to be fish moving in and out of here at some point. So we're gonna fish around and find out and get us some monsters. Alright, so you can see I got the orange board way over there. I got the green one right here. I got one straight out the back, and then I got the green and the orange over here on this side as well. And the orange one's out. I can run them out a lot farther than this and run a lot more of them. But I'm running 0.5 miles an hour trolling those Santee rigs. So we'll see. Usually on a lake I can make this work just about any place I go. Find a back creek, that's not so rough and with stumps and stuff that you can't drag it. Get out here and pull these boards and drag them across the bottom, and usually you'll catch some catfish. I mean, it's just a question of whether you find the big ones or the small ones, and we're getting ready for a tournament, so we need some 40 inchers plus is what I'm looking for. I'm hoping to get 3 40 inchers consistently in the same area, so we'll probably be checking back in with the monster here in just a minute. All right, guys, we are finally hooked up with a good fish. I've caught 4, but y'all won't see them. They're all dinks. I mean, 2 of them actually came on my bait rod. This is we actually left the spot from earlier that you all seen there, loaded up and went to go to another spot, and I passed my turn off up, so we ended up coming here to this spot. It looked really good. This over in here's all got a big deep ledge on it and stuff. This is the main lake. You can't even see across it out there while the sun blinds y'all. But I passed up my turn and seen this boat ramp, so there was a restaurant there. We decided to go eat. Dang, I got a rod hanging up. But we passed up our boat ramp, so we saw this little restaurant, great little restaurant, Kay's Diner or something, I think was the name of it. But we seen it, we stopped in there to eat and seen this boat ramp, and I said, well, we'll go there and check that out. And I looked at it on Navionics while we was eating. That's gonna be a decent fish here. But we said, well, we'll go there and check it out. This might accidentally be a flathead, y'all. I don't know, it's pulling like one. No, there he goes, rolling, shaking, whatever. We're gonna see him right here. Just a good old blue kitty. Just a tail shake there, buddy. Good old blue kitty. We'll wear him out a little bit before we put him in the boat here. Work him around these other rods. Oh, come on now, buddy. There we go. He got himself all wrapped up in the line. And there's my bait rod snagging up. Trying to catch perch on this rod over here while I'm catfishing. It worked in a couple other spots I've been to. It ain't working here though. Let's get this guy in here. Decent fish. He's not what I'm looking for, but he ain't gonna give up, that's for sure. Decent fish. But yeah, we moved spots. We were actually on our way to another spot. In my last video, if y'all follow the channel, you'll see where we was at for it. We did okay down there, not really well, but then I tried to replicate it with this area, to be honest with you, and same area, different lake, it ain't working out. Let's get us an old picture here for Chris. That way he'll believe I caught this one. He won't believe me if I don't show him a picture. There we go. Let's get him back here. Go get bigger, buddy. Now we'll get us another piece of bait out of here and cut it up. That was on a white perch body section on my rod that I don't have a pointer board on. So we'll just put a whole white perch on there since I ain't got many left. And today's the last day on this bait anyway. It's 3 days old. But we did catch a fish, so actually that's my second one here. You won't see the first one. It was about an 18-inch channel cat. I'll just take that piece of bait and hook it and Right up through his nose hole there, just like that. And that puts a lot of scent in the water when you cut against the backbone like that. Old Chris, he's with me. He's back there anchored up off of a big point. We caught some fish on a point yesterday, so he anchored up on that one to give it a try. Just throw that one back in the rod holder. And we'll sit here and chill out till we get another one. Here we go, y'all. Got on the phone with Adam and got my phone call bite, $1-800 bite here. This fish hit and sunk the entire planer board underwater. I think he's gonna be a pretty decent one. $1-800 bite brought to you by Flegel Electric. I don't know if he's gonna be that big or not. He's on top of the water back here behind me. I ain't had one sink a planer board underwater in a while. I don't normally take the planer board all the way off like that, guys, but it was just easy to do this time, so I did. Get out of my drift sock back here, buddy. I don't know, he might be decent. You looked at him yet? No, I seen him flopping on top of the water behind me back here. No, he's not real big. He's a JJ fun sizer, what we'll call him.
He's a Chris Minahan 50.
Oh, it's definitely a Chris Minahan 50 all day, bud. That's why he felt so big. The line's wrapped around him. I think he's hooked in the fin. No, the line's just wrapped around him. That's why he was fighting so hard. He's all wrapped up.
Fish in the boat.
It is a fish. It's a fat little guy. Oh Lord, I about lost him. I tried to grab the hook and pick him up, and that didn't work. Do what?
Did Chris land his fish yet?
I can't see him now. Well, good. I'll bring my net with me next time. I don't care what it takes.
Maybe that's why I ain't caught this when I brought mine.
He won't open his mouth.
He a male.
Well, he's better than I thought he was. He'll go 38 inches or so. Yeah, he'll go 38 inches. Get these people a front camera shot here. What's JJ say? Front camera worthy.
But is he fist pump worthy?
I wouldn't go that far.
JJ picked up my feet down there.
Did you really?
Yeah. Doesn't need to get the toes better.
I bet he liked that.
I always compensate pretty toes.
Oh. Let's get these people a Justin Johnson front camera shot here. I ain't got no glove to put on, but here you go, y'all. Pretty decent fish. I'll call him 38 inches or so. He gone. We've started dragging this. This is actually the dam here. Goes down through here. I'm dragging this ledge of the I guess you call it an earth dam. I'm dragging where it drops off into a big flat here. So we're going to keep doing that for a few more minutes to see if we can replicate that, and then we'll check back in a minute. Y'all, we done hooked up with another one here. Hadn't even hung up the phone with Flegel yet. Actually, I just got the other rod put back out. Now he's gonna run right at me, which is good. For a minute. Come here, planter board.
$500. I'm going to phone with y'all day on Saturday.
So you split some money with you?
Yeah.
Yeah, we hadn't even got the I just barely had got the other board put back out when this one hit, so he is running right at me. There he is. Oh, he ain't that big. He about like the other one, maybe a little smaller.
He's a kayak like drum.
He's a Chris 30.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's definitely smaller than that other one.
So he's a teener.
I'd say, yeah. But man, they're smoking these planter boards. I don't know. They're really aggressive. Both of them have been on the rods with it. Right over against that rock wall too. The one I missed a minute ago did the same thing. He was right over there. He'll go 33, 34 inches.
You bring your fish stretcher?
No, I need a pry bar to get their mouths to open up. I don't know what the deal is. They refuse to open their mouth today.
Local.
But they are right over there where they're supposed to be, right on that ledge. You hear him talking to us?
Yeah. Sounds mad.
Yeah, he definitely ain't happy. That old catfish sumo hook stuck to his face. There he is, y'all. Pretty little guy. He gone. Let's see, he destroyed my bait. Good thing I got plenty of them perch heads.
You been saving your used bait?
Oh no, I just have a pile of perch.
Yeah.
Where I've been catching them while I'm catfishing every day.
How deep water you in?
29.1.
All the spots I've scanned where I'm marking fish, it's all 10 to 15 feet. I get more than 18 feet, and it's just like a ghost town.
I've marked about 5 fish all weekend on my graph.
You guys fish late into the night. Are you getting up early or sleeping in?
I guess it depends on how we do, Adam, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
If we do good, then we got a spot. We can probably sleep in, just go get bait and go to check-in. But if we don't find a spot, we probably need to try to find something else in the morning before we go to check-in and get bait. I know I can go down there and get perch by the check-in ramp where I showed you, though.
Yeah.
So I got a bait cheat code, I guess. So I'm past that tree.
size. Ones I caught yesterday were dinks.
Do what?
I said the fish I caught yesterday were.
Y'all, I started reeling up to leave. Chris is down there, he got on some white perch and went to reel this rod in, and it's got a daggone fish on it. So, oh, I don't know how long it's been on there. I never noticed the board doing anything funny or nothing like that, but it's definitely swimming. It's a wonder he hadn't done swimmed across through there and got in my other lines and everything else, but it's a decent fish. It's not no monster. Oh, well, there he goes. He might be a little bigger than I think he is. Oh yeah, he's a good fish. Quality fish. Quality fish he is. I think we're gonna move and go try to find some better fish somewhere. Come here, buddy. Come here, buddy. And he done slung my peg float and everything off. Oh. I don't advise doing that, but I've got a 100-pound leader line, so it can handle quite a bit. Let's get him here. See if I can get this without getting that hook in my hand. Man, I hate when they're hooked. If you can see that, he's hooked right through that bottom jaw. Oh. Well, those hooks really do the job. Them Catfish Sumo hangry hooks. But here's this guy. He's about 30. I'd say he'll go 34, 35 inches. So all in all, not a terrible day. But we are going to go and hit up another boat ramp. I'd say the sun's blinding y'all. I'd say I probably won't get to record none down there. I didn't bring any of my night filming lights, so all I've got is headlamps, and y'all won't be able to see nothing on the video for that. But we're going to go hit up another spot and see if we can't find some better quality fish. And try to get ready for this daggone tournament, man. This place is about wore me out trying to find some fish, but I know Justin got on some good fish today, so his video will probably be out long before this one. Y'all probably done seen his, but we're gonna go fish around and find out and see what we can come up with. See you guys in the next one.